Welcome back to Gearwire.com. I'm Owen O'Malley, and we're taking a look at the Epiphone Casino. This is one of the newer casinos made. It's a 2007 model. It's got the new Epiphone wax-dipped P90s. These are the sort of the vacuum-sealed, wax-dipped pickups that Epiphone is doing now. I think they actually started at the beginning of this year. This is probably a 2008 model. And the Casino is sort of the Epiphone made famous by the Beatles, countless other British invasion bands, and sort of second wave British Britpop bands from the 90s. It's a fully hollow guitar, so it has a really sort of intense acoustic property. You'll notice I've got my hat right in the tailpiece here. That's because when it's not in, you get a lot of ringing from these strings. Hear that? Yeah. I mean, that's the sort of acoustic energy of the guitar being transmitted through these P90s. So really the only way to combat that is to stick something in there. I often use a sock. You can also thread a piece of felt between the strings if you don't want it to look like your guitar has been assaulted by someone's college dorm. Hat works fine. As you can hear, I've got my AC-15 top boost with the gain cranked right now. That was both pickups on, that little opening riff. Let's just listen to the rear pickup here, the bridge pickup. Now you hear how that the decay on those notes fades pretty quickly. There's not a huge amount of sustain in this guitar. And that's the difference between a semi-hollow that has a center tone block and a guitar like this, which is basically a completely hollow cavity, body cavity. It makes it really good for sort of distorted rhythmy stuff. It's not a singing lead guitar, although the Beatles used it on the lead stuff on Revolution, on Get Back. They use this guitar in like everything. Anyway, I don't remember that riff right now. Let's dial down the gain and listen to what these pickups sound like. Actually, before we do that, let's just take a listen to the front pickup here. So it sounds really cool on distorted power chords. It's a real dirty, like garage rocky kind of guitar, real old school rock kind of tone to it. Now let's hear it a little cleaner. So you can hear the sort of very acoustic properties of this guitar come out when it's clean. A very wide frequency spectrum, very, very bright highs, real deep lows. It doesn't have that sort of like gut punchy, focused lower mids of like a Les Paul, and it's not quite as sort of like spanky or twangy as a Telecaster. It's kind of in the middle there. And that's really the combination of these P90 pickups and the body cavity, the construction of the guitar. That's both pickups. Let's listen to the neck pickup here. The setup on this neck is not the best. It's pretty light gauge strings on here. It ships with 10s, but it's not. I mean, it's not really intended to be a shredder's guitar. You know, it's a really unique guitar. It's got definitely its own sort of unique sounds. You won't always sound like the Beatles when you're playing it. Here's the bridge. It goes out of tune kind of easily too. Not the most stable tuners. Again, it doesn't really sound like any other guitar. And for about under $800, I think about $760 retail in most places, you can get a Casino with a matching Epiphone hard case. So it's not a bad deal, well under $1,000 for a guitar that sounds like no other. And it's kind of a lot of fun to play. It also feeds back real easily, so you know, if you're into Sonic Youth, this is the guitar. You've been watching Gearwire.com. I'm Owen O'Malley, and this is the Epiphone Casino. See you later.